So, originally I was gonna do one long-ass video about all the different base races in the 3.5 Player's Handbook. But when I did the recording, it was over 30 minutes long. So I'm gonna cram as much shit as I can into multiple videos, each about one singular race and its sub-races in 3.5 Dungeons & Dragons. Let's start with the most basic of bitches. Humans. Humans make the vast majority of every D&D setting, but boy howdy are they not very simple race in 3.5. You get an extra first level feat and 4 extra skill points at first level, and an extra skill point every level after. So, say you're playing a wizard, you get 2 skill points plus your intelligence modifier, first level times 4, add 4 on top of that. Everything after, 2 intelligence modifier, add an extra 1. I think there are a couple of feats that actually give that as well, but I'm not willing to do the research for it, so have fun with that. Humans are medium size, meaning they don't get any bonuses or negatives with anything depending on size. If you're small size, you get a +4 to your hide checks, you get a +1 to your AC, and a +1 to your attack. Large size, you get -1 to AC, -1 to attack, and -4 on hide checks. You also get a +4 on grapple checks, small get a -4 on grapple checks. And then you also get a few extra things with special abilities, or not special abilities, special attacks like charge, bull rush, yada yada blah blah. They're pretty much the most customizable race in D&D, and in certain settings, they can give you extra shit. In fact, there's a whole book just about them. 3.5 Races of Destiny is essentially the human and psionic's best friend. Has a ton of feats, some extra spells, and extra capabilities as well. But of course each setting has different rules for humans. Let's look them over. Rokugan. The setting based off the Legend of the Five Rings. The Oriental Adventure book based off the... Wait, there's a trading card game? Huh. Those are memories I never thought I'd unbury. Anywho, in Rokugan, as a human, you can pick a clan of the Rokugan Empire. Each clan has a different skill you just get, no matter what class you get, and a favorite class, which no one understands, but I'll try my best to explain. Favorite classes are classes that you can take as a multi-class without paying extra experience points. For example, say you're a Goliath Warlock and you want to put a few levels in a Barbarian. Because Goliaths in 3.5, their favorite class is Barbarian, you won't need extra experience points in order to take a level in Anger Management. But very few DMs actually follow this rule. I know I'm one that doesn't. I just take it, ball it up, throw it off the balcony. But let's get back to the humans of Rokugan. There are 7 clans of the Rokugan Empire. Well, 7 major clans. The Crab, Crane, Dragon, Lion, Phoenix, Scorpion, and Unicorn clans. Unicorn's weird, though. Are unicorns in Asian mythos? I don't know. Someone will probably tell me. Let's go over each one. The Crab gets Knowledge Shadowlands, or Knowledge Plains in other settings. They're also favoring the fighter class. Honestly, makes sense. Pinch pinch, got a crab. Cranes get Diplomacy and favors the samurai class, which is just a lawful stupid paladin with 2 swords. Dragon Clan gets Knowledge History and loves their nudist monks. Lion Clan gets Knowledge War or Knowledge Martial Law in other settings. They also favor the samurai, which just straight sucks. Phoenix clans get Knowledge Arcana and love themselves Shigenja, which are essentially clerics, wizards, and sorcerers, but also monks. Scorpion gives you proficiency in bluff, and really likes some backstabbing rogues. This right here is the edgy clan for everyone. Then we got the unicorns, and what do they get? Ride? Wait, ride? Really? Okay, I bet their favorite class is fighter or cavalier or something like that. Barbarian? I'm gonna be honest, that's pretty metal. There's also a bunch of other little clans, but they don't really matter in Rokugan. I mean, your DM might care, but in the setting itself, they don't really matter, you know? Every other setting of Dungeons & Dragons makes humans essentially the same, no bonuses or negatives except the mental capability you need to get an extra feat and extra skill points, but let's go over them anyway. Dragonlance has 5 types of humans. Etlarnix, oh wow, I'm gonna butcher this, okay. Etlarnix, Midlander, Malgliaru, Onarian, and yeah, that ain't happening. I ain't gonna get that right. Let's try it anyway. Tustin? Dragonlance always has this issue, though, if you play certain classes where you have to be trained by certain factions, which is why 5th edition rogues actually get a secret language for absolutely no reason. Seriously, such a thing would just mean they would all have to be trained by one faction that knows that secret language. At least with druids, they got, like, the whole story of learning from nature, or whatever the flippity-flying fuck. Like Rokugan, it seems that humans of Atlantum also have an empire as well. Greyhawk has 7 human types, and Forgotten Realms and Toril have 52 different human subraces? But they don't affect the game at all, except for what sort of feats you can take in 3.5, depending on your region. Meanwhile, Eberron has a lot as well, but I'm not willing to count how many of them there are because this video is getting long enough already. They can get 5 different dragon marks though, 6 if you count the aberrant dragon mark. The Mark of Handling, Mark of Making, Mark of Passage, Mark of Sentinel, and Mark of Finding, which is actually shared with half-orcs. And I want to say it's actually the one of 2 dragon marks that's shared between 2 races. In 3.5, dragon marks are taken at first level feats that give you free spells per day. But that's enough about humans, so shove off.